Hundreds of people swept up in those immigration raids across Chicago could soon be freed. Let's go to NewsNation's Mills Hayes. She's live outside that facility in Broadview, Illinois, outside of Chicago. Mills, give us a timeline of when we might see some of these detainees being freed.
Good morning, Alex. The federal government has just a few more hours to release at least 13 people a judge ruled were being held within a violation of a 2022 consent decree barring ICE officers from making arrests without warrants. And more than 600 others detained could be released as early as next week. The Department of Homeland Security has until later today to say whether any of the 615 people detained without warrants between June and October pose a danger or flight risk. So far, they flagged at least 313 as low risk, eligible for release on a $1,500 bond and GPS monitoring under that same settlement.
This will allow a lot of people to return to their communities because they never should have been arrested in the first place.
But anyone with a serious criminal history or deemed likely to flee will stay in federal custody. Since Operation Midway Blitz launched in September, more than 3,300 people have been arrested in Chicago and in the suburbs, and many have already been deported or left on their own. DHS must provide full status reports on everyone arrested in the Chicago area by Wednesday. The agency says the ruling won't have an impact on how it arrests those who they call the worst of the worst. And Chief Greg Bovino's doubling down, saying Operation Midway Blitz isn't going anywhere.
I'll tell you what's going to happen is we're going to go even harder on the streets. If he releases those 650, we're going to apprehend 1,650 on the streets of Chicago.
Bovino says that Border Patrol agents are training right now in West Virginia, but could be sent out to places like New York, Charlotte, and even Chicago again afterwards. Alex?
Yeah, it's something we're going to have to watch for and potentially even send reporters to if they make their way to the South. All right, Mills Hayes, thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.